Hey guys! This is a really random video because I didn't plan on making it. I decided to make it like 10 minutes ago or something. I've just been missing making videos so much. I've been so busy lately. I had my practice exams this week, and last week my studio art folio was due, and now on Monday my media folio was due, so it is just so busy. But I really needed a break and I just wanted to have a night where I could just make a video for you guys, and as you can tell I'm not wearing makeup, which I'll explain now. Basically, this video is just going to be a chat with me, so I'll just be talking about random crap the whole time. But the main purpose of it is I just want to try using some of the makeup that I would consider as unloved, which may sound a little harsh, but it's just makeup that I never look into using. I'm always like, oh, that one's better, and then I just ditch the other one. So I think this video will be good because it will help me go through the ones I hate, and if I hate it that much, I'll just throw it out. And I might end up loving them more than I thought, so that is also another positive thing. Okay, for my foundation, I'm going to use a Clinique one, which sounds really fancy and you'll wonder why I ditched it, but it was my mum's old one. And I just find that it's so watery. It says like it's a balanced makeup base, so I'm presuming that still means it's a foundation because I use it as that, but it's just like, it's just not that great. It just seems like a really kind of cheap product, which is awkward because it's Clinique, so it shouldn't be. But yeah, but I'm going to try it out. And it really annoys me, the ones that are like this. Like, why would that ever be logical? Why would you not put a pump on these? It's just so dumb. I don't get companies why they do that. If there's any companies watching this, which I doubt there is, don't do this. No one likes this. I'm just going to use my Napoleon Purtis brush for this. This is a powder brush. I explain that in like every video, but it works well for this. And as you've noticed in all my tutorials, as I've probably pointed it out, I always have the mirror in between my knees. I'm in the weirdest squatting position because I sit at the end of my bed and then I'm in like a weird squat. Can you guys hear it raining? I don't know if the microphone will be able to pick it up, but it's raining quite loud. I was gonna say that's kind of weird, but then I remembered it's winter and it is midnight right now, so it would usually rain during the night anyway. Do you guys see what I mean? Like, it's really kind of shiny and weird. And I was gonna say maybe because it's a makeup base, but if it was like a makeup base primer kind of thing, it wouldn't be coloured. I don't know, I don't really get this product. It probably doesn't look as bad right now, but just like in the sunlight, it's just like, it's not even glowy, it just looks oily, which is weird because my skin's dry, so I don't know how it manages to look like that. I also hate the smell of this, like, so much. I don't know if all Clinique products smell like this, but God, it's bad. It smells like all like perfumey, and oh, I hate it. Oh. Again, this is another Clinique product that my mum gave me that she doesn't use anymore, and this is just a loose powder. I just reckon I gotta mattify this in some way because nope, I can't deal with that. So how do I get that from there to there? Look at it, it's like flat on the top. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh, that was terrifying. Oh, again, the smell. Oh god. Yep, it must be all Clinique products. Apart from that though, it mattifies it so well. Like, look at that. How different is that? That just went all over my floor. Awkward! This is so random, this one. I think my mum bought it for me when I was in like year 7 or something. And it's by the brand, oh, it's actually Physicians Formula, which is weird because I love Physicians Formula, even though I've only tried the concealer, but the rest of the stuff looks great. So that's strange that my mum will buy something that's actually quite like great, and it's not like it's really cheap or anything, and she bought it for me in year 7. Like, what? But pretty much it's called a magic cube, and it's just like this green cube. That's the best way to explain it. Why was I trying to undo this with one hand? I have 2 hands. That was so stupid. But pretty much it's a colour corrector which is green, which is obviously used to hide red like blemishes and marks and stuff like that. And I found that really weird because I wouldn't have had blemishes in year 7. Maybe I did, I don't even know. Oh, I just realised the biggest rip-off about this. Okay, see the cube? See the cube? It's like, oh wow, so much product. You open it up, that's product, that is all mirror. That's just mirror. There is no product there, you can't get under there. That's just, look at that. It's only that much, but it appears to be that much from the outside. What a rip-off. I have to admit the packaging is pretty cool though, but still, it tricked me. That's not nice. I'm just going to use a brush to apply this because I feel too weird using my fingers because I just don't even know how to work with this stuff, so I think a brush is probably a safer option. Oh, my throat feels horrible. I blame that powder. I probably like absorb. That's not absorbing. What would that be called? Inhale, that's what I meant. This is a Nude by Nature concealer brush, by the way, and I got it for my birthday from my friend Ellie with like a whole bunch of other makeup, and it was such a cute present, and you're probably watching this, so thank you again, Ellie. I loved it. It was just amazing, and this is such a good brush. Okay, let's go on a search for blemishes to conceal. Yeah. Okay, well that's an obvious one. Doesn't look too bad right now with all the powder and foundation on, but oh my god, like originally it's just so like inflamed. I haven't used a green concealer since this one. Like I've used yellow from yellow. I've used yellow for my under eyes, but green I just haven't used in so long. My boyfriend freaks out anytime he sees like green correctors and stuff. Like I always put it on my hand in Priceline and be like, oh my god, it's so green, like it will change colour or something. It would be like a primer, and he'll just freak. He'll be like, oh, why would you put that on your skin? And then it changes. He's like, just like walks away. Really funny. Oh god, it's got that awkward green thing. I've blended this the best I can, and look at it. It actually shows it quite well on camera. Oh god. This isn't actually an unloved product. I'm just using it because I really want to use it up, and I know that sounds weird because this is, from what I remember, the Maybelline Dream Lumi. This is the Maybelline Dream Lumi. What am I doing? It's a concealer pretty much, and it's also a highlighter. And I had one way back in like year 9. When I say way back, it was in like 3 years ago. But yeah, and I loved it heaps, and I used to use it as a concealer for everything. And then I think I like started to change to a different concealer, and now when I use this, all I can see it as is a highlighter. Like that's all it appears to do. And I feel like it just doesn't have any pigment to be able to conceal any blemishes or under eyes or anything, so I don't know how I survived just on this. Like obviously I don't need the makeup, but it was weird that I thought this was such a great concealer when it's better as a highlighter. So pretty much I'm just using it up because I really just want to like get rid of it so I don't have to think about it. That sounds weird, but it's just because I really want a new highlighter. And what is it by? I'm trying to think. It's online. Oh yes, it's the Sleek Contour Palette because it has not a concealer, a bronzer and a highlighter, and I really want it, but for some reason I won't let myself buy it until I finish this. I don't even know why. I set these rules for myself and then I get frustrated, and it's so dumb, but I don't know, it's just a system I have. So I've been trying to use it up. So it is a really great product. As a highlighter, it is fantastic. I just really want to try the Sleek one. So let's just cover this up, and too much came out. Why does this always happen every time I film? I swear it never happens in real life. I think I just keep twisting when I'm talking. You guys probably notice me doing that. I also like using it under here because obviously that's where you highlight, but it just works so well for that. I feel like it lifts my brows so much. Like my brows aren't filled in right now, but I don't know if you guys can tell, but if you look from that one to that one, doesn't that one look slightly lifted? I don't know. To me it does. That one looks slightly lifted. All I used was this. Like they're not filled in at all. It's really strange. I'm going to attempt using this under my eyes like I used to back in year 9 because I'm sure it works to some extent. I'm just kind of afraid of doing it, honestly. Like I don't know. I don't feel like that works very well. See how it's very kind of reflective? I don't know, maybe my skin was a bit different when I wore it back in year 9 or something, because that doesn't really make any sense for me to choose to wear this when there's better concealers out there. I don't know. Now I'm going to use something else and I can't decide which one because I never wear blush or what's that called? Bronzer. I've done that twice tonight and I don't know what you do first. Is there actually a rule? I really hope there's no obvious one. I never wear blush, like ever. But I'm going to use something that will shock you guys, because if you have watched my videos from the very start, you would have remembered when I did that Model Co, whoa, I said that weird, Model Co review show bag thing. That didn't go to plan. I'll have a link of that in the description and you can watch it. Sorry if it makes you really uncomfortable. I'm really awkward to watch back then because I didn't know how to talk in front of a camera like at all. so it's kind of uncomfortable to watch, but it's just so funny because everything was such a fail in there. I was like, oh, maybe this will work, and then I try it on and I'm like, it doesn't work at all, and I felt really bad while I was making it. I don't know if most people like this, but when I started uploading YouTube videos, I thought like, oh my god, if I say something bad about a product, the company's gonna like sue me, which is not true at all. But I was just so afraid of that, so the whole time I faked how good it was. I was like, oh, I guess it does this okay. It was really dumb. It was like I was being sponsored or something. If you remember this disaster product, it's a Monaco blush. Yes, it is pigmented. It does that well, definitely. But let's just say it's a bit dark on me. I barely even know how to use blush, like honestly. Like, I don't get how people use it all the time. It scares me. Like, I don't trust it. I feel like it's just gonna like wreck itself. Oh, I think this has a mirror inside of it. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. You ready? You ready? Ready? This is pretty damn smooth. One sec. If I can do it. Oh, and then wait. Oh. Oh. That's a mirror, right? Yeah. When I went like that, it was black. I was like, oh shit. Ooh, I can just like, I can have this out here. I can be really professional right now. Whoa. It's like cropped my face like that, and it's not attractive. Okay, this is not the right brush, blah, 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 blah. I'm not good at talking right now, guys. Okay, this is probably a better brush for it. I'm not sure what brush this is. It's an Eco Tool one. Oh god, I think I put way too much product on. See, blush scares me. Oh shit, this is terrifying. Fake smile, watch. Oh my god, I did it wrong already. Wow, wow, look how red that is. I don't know, maybe it's not that bad. I'm just so not used to it. I like see slight red and I'm like, oh dear god, because usually I like cover that, so I'm like, why would I be putting that back on my face? That's my logic anyway. Like for most people, if they don't have red, then they're just adding a healthy glow. If I have that healthy glow, well, I don't have a healthy glow, I have like too much redness, then to take it, to get rid of it and then put it back on just seems so pointless to me. Oh god, this is terrifying. This is a face of fear. Oh god, I don't know if that, I don't know. Let me know in the comments, be as honest as you want. If you say that looks like the shittest thing ever, I won't even be offended because I don't wear blush. Oh no, I didn't do that right, did I? I don't know, maybe it doesn't. I'm looking at like, you probably can tell because I'm like, I'm looking like in the mirror over there. One second. It doesn't look, no, it's just blended horribly. It's probably not a good product either. Wait, I'll try it on my hand. From what I can tell, it just appears quite kind of muddy and doesn't look natural at all to what my normal blushness will be. I just went way too close and I saw my under eyes and I was like, ew. So I'm sorry you had to see that. Now I'm going to try contouring with beads. I don't think that will work. And this is the Body Shop bronzer and it's from like 15 years ago and I remember that. And it was my mom's, by the way. I wasn't like a 2-year-old walking around with makeup. But I remember these because I used to grab them and like crush the little balls in between my fingers because they're really easy to crush and I didn't know what they were when I was little, so I used to just play with them. I don't feel like that did anything, to be honest. It'd be awkward if when I look at it it's like really bad. I hope not. It doesn't look too bad, but I don't even know if anything changed. That's probably why it doesn't look too bad. Does that look different to you? Oh my god, all this red, like, what's it called, like blush and bronzer is done. It's like emphasize the pimples on my cheeks, which is not what you want. So far, I don't like this. Nope, I don't like it. Can't bring myself to throw it away though, because you know what I'm like. No word for that, it's like a hoarder. Hoarder? I feel like I'm saying that completely wrong. But yeah, can't bring myself to throw it away, mostly the fact that it's like new. Wonder if I could sell this. No way, that's so evil. I could consider it. I could do like a few things I want to sell that I barely used and then just have like a little pack and just sell it for $15. Maybe. I could do a giveaway, but that just seems so wrong to give you stuff that I don't even like. And I don't like these. I'm sure they work well, but I don't like the concept of them. And this is pretty good if you put powder on the top, and this powder is good. These just stink so much. This little cube is annoying and ripped me off, but it looks pretty cool. And it probably works before I put the red back on with the blush. And this one is awesome because I love this concealer highlighter thing, but I'm getting different ones just to try them out. I might go back to this eventually though.